where he finds it. Evan is rare in the world of psychedelia. Honest and steadfast despite a realm riddled with betrayal. In him, the young master sees a gem, a foundation on which to build the changes that may one day save the kingdom. That was precisely why he had hired Evan the moment he found him. Returning to the conversation, Evan reports that the mission to the Human Testing Center was not just about rescuing the orphans. It was specifically to save Yudia. The main character confirms this quietly. Evan, ever observant, nods, understanding the reasoning immediately. Even with his experience as a seasoned mercenary, he can sense that Yudia is no ordinary child. Her strength is evident, yet she endured captivity without resistance, a fact that baffles him. Why not bring her to the estate? Evan asks, frowning. Leaving her at the orphanage doesn't seem practical. The young master agrees outwardly, but inwardly he weighs his options carefully. Bringing her to the estate might make it appear as though he were exploiting her potential rather than allowing her to grow freely. Keeping her at the orphanage under Evan's watchful eye is an essential part of his plan. Yudia is a non-human child destined to form a pact with an otherworldly entity, eventually embodying the wrath of the 5 great sins and causing untold destruction. Thanks to him, that grim path has been averted. Now she can live in peace, growing without the shadow of inevitable doom. Yet he cannot reveal the truth to Evan. A veil of mystery is required. The time isn't right yet, he says cryptically. Evan, naturally inquisitive, tilts his head, curiosity written across his features, but accepts the explanation with his usual trust. The young master presses him further, urging discretion and instructing Evan to provide the orphanage with sufficient resources so the children can live without fear. He hands Evan a handwritten letter meant for Yudia. Evan's brow furrows. How important is this letter? He asks. Just checking in. The young master replies, forcing a casual tone. She's been through a lot. I want her to know someone cares. With a determined nod, Evan mounts his horse and sets off, the letter secured. Left alone, the young master wonders whether his gesture will truly comfort her. The letter's deeper purpose lies in the words themselves, a collection of quotes he remembered from playing psychedelia. During a pivotal moment in the game, when Yudia, then known as Yusha, was consumed by wrath and wreaking havoc, the archbishop had uttered a cryptic line about calming a non-human overwhelmed by sin. A spell of agony from the dark intertwined with the brilliance of belonging to the fallen. The meaning had been elusive even then, but the words had left a brief impression on her. Ultimately, in the game, Yudia killed the archbishop. The spell came too late and the kingdom crumbled. Now, the young master hopes the message will reach her sooner, before she succumbs to chaos. He reasons that since wrath has been neutralized, he can shift his focus to the next target. Still, he finds it absurd befriending a potential monster with a cryptic quote. But he allows himself a sliver of hope. After all, the 5 great sins seem devoted to some inscrutable deity or force, and their motivations are almost incomprehensible to ordinary reasoning. Meanwhile, Yudia finally reads the letter. Her reaction is far from gentle. Evan, observing from nearby, cannot help but notice the raw intensity of mana radiating from her. It is staggering, nearly palpable. This child, small in stature, emits a presence unlike any he has ever encountered. Her expression is unreadable, devoid of typical emotion, and yet brimming with power. Did he send this? She demands, her voice sharp. Evan nods. In an instant, Yudia erupted with mana, a violent surge akin to a Yandere discovering a betrayal. Her anger at not being invited to the estate was palpable, and Evan braced himself for the